In today's video, we are simply going to trade. And of course, what we do is we follow the market and then we look for how to enter a trade. All right, we do this very carefully, and I'll show you step by step how we are going to achieve this. Okay, so I'll pretty much go step by step and show you from how we enter the trade to how the trade runs out, and then to how we eventually make profit from this very market. But before we do that, understand that we are using no indicator, we are using a robot, we are simply going to trade through the help of pure price action. That being said, let us get started. The first I'm going to do is just try to understand the whole trading environment so that you know what we are doing right here. So this right here is a Euro ROUB, the OTC market. This is the 1 minute time frame, and of course we are going to be trading over 5 minutes expiry. We are risking 6 grand, as you can see right here. So understand that every single candle you see right on the chart is representing 1 minute. That being said, what is going on in the market? What is going on? Obviously, you can see that this right here is a strong buyers market. The buyers are strong. This used to be a period of no decision. Price were moving in a straight line, and then buyers stepped in and price moved strongly in the upside. Right now, price has created a new high, and then what we are having now is price falling down. But what we want to see, we are sure that price will eventually move up in the upside pretty shortly. So I'm saying that the sellers are going to move the price to the upside, as we kept saying, but it has to happen at a key zone. All right, a key zone. It's going to happen in a zone where buyers are strong, and I'm going to simply try to identify such zones. Okay, to do that, I'm simply going to draw a horizontal level, and then I will look for where the price can eventually reverse. Okay, so I think I'm having a level right here. This is the previous support. Okay, that's the previous support level, and this level can be a potential reverse area or zone for the buyers. This right here is the buyer zone. That's where I think that it can come in and then move the price to the upside again pretty shortly, but I don't have any evidence yet. I'm simply going to see what happens. But the only evidence I have is that we're having a strong uptrend, and the buyers are mostly strong in this type of market condition. So what we do is to simply wait to see what happens, and then we are going to enter a trade and walk you through from step A to step B how we took the trade, everything, so you don't miss out on any important information. So while we wait for this to happen, you want to quickly join our Telegram channel if you have not done that yet. Over there, we give away all our signals, and these signals are 100% for free. Those of you who are interested in being a part of that, you want to make profit with us, we have no trading system, no strategy, but you want to make profit with us, join us right there, and we will give you all our signals. These signals are 100% for free, so we can trade together and make profit together as well. If you're also interested in being a part of our mentorship program, you want to learn how we trade from A to Z, so you can start profiting from the financial market without having to depend on indicators and robots. Join us right there, and we'll show you how we trade. All right, so the link is also pinned below in the comment section. Contact the support team, and we will add you right there and show you the things you need to know to start profiting starting today. So the price is reacting well to this zone, though we had a breakout, but we still simply have to wait to see what happens. Remember that we still have a resistance zone right here, so we will simply just wait. I have no idea where the market wants to use, but we'll wait to see what happens. Apart from this zone, there are still other zones that I can see in the future that can eventually also reverse. This is a zone of support as well, but we will see what happens. Since the price has already broken the zone, I just have to move the area down, and also see, because obviously price has intentions of falling down. So we'll wait to see what happens. At the end, of course, I'll take my trade, so let's wait. So guys, I will enter a trade right here because I have all the criteria I need to enter this trade. And of course, what will happen is that we are simply going to wait to see what happens at the end of 5 minutes. Remember that our trade is running for 5 minutes, so we see what happens at the end of 5 minutes, as you can see right there. And of course, I will explain again in detail why I took this trade and what you need to do to also profit using the strategy, of course, This is all we do every single day on this very channel. If you are yet to subscribe, you want to do that right now. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, like this video, so you can reach out to more people like you who are interested in content like this. You also want to make sure you hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our important live operations that will be dropping in the nearest future. All right, so we are simply going to wait for the next 5 minutes, and of course at the end of the trade I will explain again in detail why I took this trade. So let's wait. So guys, we had this beautiful red candle closing inside of our zone, and then we start to have another green candle now closing outside of our zone. This candle, I don't understand why it came, but it is part of trading. It is part of trading. This is why you need to understand that you can be right and still lose. This is just one thing that is very common when you trade. You know, there is no guarantee in trading, but you just have to do your due diligence so that you can be at the right side more of the time. So this is an irregular candle. I know it has nothing to do with this very setup, but it is what it is, guys. We have less than 1 minute now for this trade to finish, and of course at the end of this candle I think another 1 candle and a half will have to also open, and hopefully we will win this very beautiful trade. So we are simply going to keep waiting. So guys, we have few seconds now. We have a few seconds for this trade to finish. We have 4, 3, 1, and guys, we won this trade. But this is we won this trade at the very last candle, and it is really fascinating. And like what I said earlier, I said you can do everything wrong and still lose. All of these candles, I have no idea why they are coming up, but it is what it is. All right, the price is supposed to go up, but somehow we are having these stupid red candles. Though they look beautiful, like I always say, but it is just crazy what kept happening right there. Okay, so we won this trade, which is even more important. So let me quickly walk you through why I took this trade so you can learn and also apply if you want to use this strategy when you trade. All right, the first thing I understood was that we were having a strong uptrend. Okay, we're having a strong uptrend, and then the price we are somewhere around these levels and it was falling down. And you know, when we trade, we want to look for areas where we can enter a trade. The price is falling doesn't mean the price is rising, doesn't mean that you have to jump into the market anywhere. You have to wait to see where you can enter, and those areas has to be zones that are of interest. And when we are trading in the direction of the buyers, we want to wait for the areas where buyers are interested. So when price is falling, we want to wait for the support levels. Those are the areas where the buyers are interested in the market. Okay, now we needed to wait. So we saw that this right here was a zone of support that the price can eventually respect and use it to move up. And then when price got there, there was a break in below the level. So we said, well, since that happened, we have to move the level down to the next obvious levels that can eventually reverse. And we concluded that probably this can be the next level that can reverse the market. And then price we are falling down. Price didn't respect the level. Price didn't get here, but I saw all of these weaknesses right here. And this is a beautiful green candle. This is it's looking like a small candle, but this candle carries a lot of stories. If you look at the previous 2 candles before it, they were weak in direction of the sellers, and this right here is a strong buyer's candle closing well. So I took my trade immediately. This candle finishes, and of course this was a win at the end of the last candle. I think the last few seconds were what determined this very trade. And of course, it is not like our analysis was wrong. The price is still now moving up, but I have no idea why price tried to stop us out of profit. But eventually, we won this trade, and price can do whatever it is that it wants to do. Understand that you need to know how to use price action so that you understand what you're doing, you know what to learn and what to ignore. If you are trading using robot and indicators and you have issues like this, you will not know where your errors are coming from. You don't know what to correct, you don't know what to double down on, you don't know what to avoid. That's why it is important that you know how to use price action well, so that when you make mistakes, you can correct those mistakes and move forward from that. So we hope you've learned something and you can apply. If you find value in this very video, all you have to do is very simple. give this video a thumbs up so that they can reach out to more people like you who are interested in content like this. If you're also interested in seeing more of this content again in the future, all you have to do is very simple as well. Subscribe, turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our important live binary options operations that will be coming up in the future. So I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, keep trading, keep working hard, and have a good day.